What's up, everyone? This is FP Sticks bringing you some more Go Battle League battles here in the Master League. In this video, I'm still rolling with my favorite Master League team of Giratina Origin, Mewtwo, and Melmetal. The first set of 5 battles went not good, and then the second set of 5 battles I started getting back into the swing of things again. So essentially how this team functions is if you encounter a bad lead with Giratina Origin, say they lead Dialga, which is pretty common for people to lead Dialga, you safe swap into Mewtwo, because Mewtwo with an energy advantage is just absolutely insane. Most of the time people will bring in Giratina Origin onto your Mewtwo, but if you have about 3 Psycho Cuts worth of an energy advantage, you can potentially flip that matchup or at least come out of it with a shield advantage. It's pretty insane. It only takes 2 Psy Strikes to KO a Giratina, and it only takes 5 Psycho Cuts to get to a Psy Strike. So you can actually outpace Giratina Origin pretty well, especially since the Ominous Wind is now a higher energy cost than it used to be. So let's kind of see how some of these matches play out. Typically what you'll see is if I have a favorable lead, my opponent will instantly switch in Dialga onto my Giratina, which allows my Melmetal to get locked against it. But that matchup is still pretty tough. The Melmetal against the Dialga, you have to play that correctly, and if they start committing shields and you're debuffed with superpowers, it can be pretty sketchy. So I have 2 shields here, but I'm going to feint with 2 shields because they save their shields for Togekiss very smartly, and they're going to be able to charm me down here, kind of reminiscent of my previous strat, and I'm barely not able to take out that Kyogre. I was like 1 Shadow Claw away. Very good game. Horrible lead. I ran into a lot of horrible leads in these battles here, but a lot of them I flipped back. So, they made a very fast swap into their Giratina, so this is not as favorable for me. I get the first shield, really good for me. And this is very strange. It's like their fast moves are slightly out of sync of mine. Because I win those CMP ties very easily, but for some reason they were able to throw their move first, and I believe it happens again. Like, what is that? What is that? That's super weird. That should not be happening. So I have to just let Mewtwo go at that point. It's really strange that that happened twice in a row. But I bring out my own Giratina. I'm going to have to commit to the farm down right here. I do shield up this Ominous Wind. Bummer. If it was a Shadow Ball and I shielded that, it would have been better, but out comes the Togekiss again. This Shadow Ball is going to do a lot of damage if they let it go through. They let it go through. I bring out my Melmetal. And at this point, I'm figuring that it's Dialga in the back, because why would you leave your Togekiss in on this matchup? They shield it. They're going to be able to get to a Flamethrower. Not good for me at all. I have to leave this matchup with stored energy, but the charm damage is too much. Ideally, if I would have been able to double superpower the Dialga in the back, it would have been a different story, but not even able to get to 1 superpower, so this is really bad. Really bad. Oh man. Maybe should have thrown that Rock Slide a little bit sooner on the Togekiss, because I would have been able to survive the Dragon Breaths a little bit better than the charm, maybe? But that was kind of rough, so I definitely lose that. That was weird CMP with their Giratina. Very strange. Okay, horrible lead for me. So instantly swap into Mewtwo. And out comes Metagross. Very strange. So I'm just going straight for the Focus Blast here. And it goes through. It does not one-shot Metagross because it's only neutral. But this does give me an opportunity to win back switch advantage. I am going to have to go into a shield deficit though. I will throw the Psy Strike right here. They were just about to get to another Meteor Mash. They let it go. I've regained switch advantage. That is huge. Going for the Psy Strike right here. I don't anticipate to get a shield, but they actually do shield right here, which is kind of strange. There was no way that was going to be a focus blast, so totally fine by me. Definitely going to bring out Melmetal into this. So this is really good. And they're throwing their energy first, but it's Thunder, not Draco Meteor. And they actually have Rhyperior in the back. So I swap into my Giratina. I know that I have stored energy on my Melmetal, which is really good. Going straight Shadow Ball here. It is way too risky to bait with an Ominous Wind. The Shadow Ball connects, which is really good. Mud Slap damage is adding up. I do need to correctly shield up a Rock Wrecker, and I do shield it up. If they try to bait me with Surf, that'd be very bad. Now I'm going for the Ominous Wind. They have to decide whether or not they want to commit the shield here or let this go down. They do commit their last shield because they're going to be able to get to another Rock Wrecker. I cannot Thunder Shock down this Rhyperior, but luckily they switch into their Dialga. This is going to be insanely close. I have to leave this matchup with enough stored energy to hit a superpower on the Rhyperior. I should have got one more Thunder Shock on this Dialga. Because now oh my gosh, I'm barely able to get to this superpower to take this game. Very, very close. Even though I lost the lead, Mewtwo was able to flip back that matchup. Really good for me. Going up against Dano Suke 216. Horrible lead again. And it's a Best Buddy Dialga. Not good. And it's a Hundo Best Buddy. Wow, what a flex. Out comes Snorlax. Okay, I tried going straight for the nuke here. But as you will see, it gets shielded, so this puts me at a really bad disadvantage. Honestly, when I have such an energy advantage like that, I should consistently build up the Focus Blast, at least with the Snorlax matchup, and just go straight Psystrike. Psystrike is going to do around 50% damage on Snorlax, I think, maybe a little bit less. But I am able to get to 2 Focus Blasts, so that's really good. But they double shield it. Now they essentially like have a very healthy Snorlax. And I have to bring out my Melmetal onto this. I know they still have Dialga. So I don't know what the heck I'm going to do here. I'm anticipating this to be an Earthquake. I have to shield it up. Oh man, this is not looking good at all. This Snorlax, because it double shielded my Mewtwo, really kind of screwed up my plan here. I'm going for the Rock Slide, so I'm not going to double debuff myself. And I have overfarmed, which is really good. Let's see if they're going to show their third Pokemon. Oh my gosh, it's a Conkeldurr. So this is horrible. Even though my Melmetal has loaded energy, it's not going to be able to really threaten that Conkeldurr. All Conkeldurr needs to do is get to 1 Dynamic Punch, and I'm totally screwed. This is even worse. Dialga goes for Iron Head. Now it's able to farm me down a little bit. I can't get to an Ominous Wind. I'm trying to Rock Slide this Dialga so I can have some stored energy to threaten the Conkeldurr. But as you will see, this was I made it closer than I thought it was going to be, which is good. That thing is barely out of range of another superpower. So good games. Yeah, that Snorlax really rocked my Mewtwo's world there. Going up against Lucian here. Great lead for me. I'm resisting the Fire Spin. So they swap in their Dialga. Again, you can see the typings of the Pokemon in the top right corner before you can see the actual Pokemon itself or the Pokemon's name. So look at the typings. It's going to help you make faster swaps and not allow your opponent to get a bigger energy advantage. So right there, this is a prime example of where I kind of misplay this pretty horribly. I went for the Rock Slide first. Then they shield up the superpower. I think in every single Dialga match I got matched up against, no one shielded the Rock Slide. No one shielded that Rock Slide because they know that the first superpower is not going to be lethal. So I need to change the way that I play that. I lost switch advantage. Not good. Really not good, because I had a favorable lead and then I screwed it up. But I committed to the Shadow Claw farm down there, which is good for me. They have their own Giratina in the back. So I'm actually going to switch in Mewtwo now that shields are down. I'm going to overfarm a lot of energy here because I'm anticipating that Heatran to come back out. There it is. Overfarm, overfarm. Focus Blast is going to be enough to take this thing out. Boom. Gets one-shotted. Amazing. Oh, I think I misplay this pretty hard. Oh, man. Side Strike's not enough to take it out. They have farmed up so much oh, I remember this match. Oh, man. They farmed up so much energy. They bait me and then have the perfect amount of energy to get to Shadow Ball. And I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, great game. I got outplayed so hard. Okay, horrible first set, but this next set, really solid plays here. Horrible lead. How do I come back from this? Use Mewtwo as a safe swap. And then out comes Giratina, but they were pretty slow to this switch in. However, they were able to get a lot of charm damage onto my Mewtwo, which again is not ideal, but I am far ahead in energy here. I'm over farming here because I want my opponent to kind of second guess where I'm at in my energy management, not let them know that I'm very close to another Psy Strike. We CMP tie right here. This was huge. This was a really big play because it forced the final shield out of my opponent. I am now up a shield. So I can commit to the farm down on this Giratina. I will have to shield up a Shadow Ball, but that's fine. I will have so much residual energy to threaten the Togekiss, it's going to be great. And they most likely have a Dialga in the back. You can just kind of safely assume that there's Dialga in the back. Master League is so refined or confined in its meta that it's just, okay, Melmetal in the back, yeah. This is totally fine. And they actually throw their superpower first, which is a huge mistake, because they are now debuffed before I am. And then I make a huge mistake and over farm here. But I think at this point I was just like, okay, I'm going to commit one shield here, over farm, and then have enough residual energy to throw a Rock Slide onto the Togekiss. I still have a Shadow Ball stored on my Giratina, so I'm going to most likely go for a combo play here. Rock Slide is going to be coming through. And then boom, instant Shadow Ball on the Giratina, and this is still not enough to take it out because it's a freaking Best Buddy Togekiss, but okay, it goes down. Good game there. Horrible lead again. But use Mewtwo as a safe swap and magical things happen. Okay, they were... Oh man, this is a Giratina altered now, so it doesn't have as solid of like closing power. And I knew that that was going to be a Dragon Claw right there, which doesn't hit me for super effective. Shadow Sneak does, but maybe they're running Ancient Power. Psy Strike still does about 50% damage to Giratina Altered. That is insane. That is insane. What other move is there that takes 5 fast moves to get to and hits for that amount of damage for neutral? It's insane. So most likely going to get the last shield right here. Their Giratina Altered is still pretty healthy and has a lot of energy. It is going to be able to threaten my Giratina a lot. But I'm still going to bring out my Giratina and kind of aggressively farm this down. It's pretty risky though. I might actually end up losing this match actually. No shielding any of this. And Giratina Altered is so bulky that I can't fully commit to the farm down. Not great. At least I still have my shield, which is good. Out comes Dialga. Okay, they have their own Melmetal in the back, and because I still have that Giratina, I have a potential switch out to clear my debuffs, which is huge. I'm really going to need that. I land the first superpower. Again, in a perfect world, you don't want to be the first person to throw your move, but I do shield that up right there. And then, they're able to sneak their own superpower in. Not good. So I'm going to overfarm a little bit more. Now throw my superpower. My switch clock is not up, and this is not good because I need to clear these debuffs. I'm very worried that I was going to get hit by a charge move, so I overfarm a little bit, throw superpower to run out the clock. Now I'm going to make my swap right now to catch this Iron Head. And that, I believe, is what won me the game here. Oh, man. Superpower is enough to KO. That was a pretty big play. That was sweet. Going up against Shaman failure. Another bad lead. Every single game in this set did I get a bad lead. That's crazy. Okay. They made a pretty fast swap into Giratina. So again, kind of tough here, but straight side strike is the way to go. A lot of people have been asking whether or not I'm going to use an elite TM to get Shadow Ball on Mewtwo. No way, man. I love Focus Blast way too much. Oh, and I think one of these games, you'll see exactly why. Because Mewtwo just straight nukes their whole back line when shields are down. This is great. This might have been a CMP tie here again, possibly. They actually let the Giratina go down. Out comes Togekiss. So Melmetal has its hands full. It needs to handle Togekiss and Dialga. All right, Melmetal, let's do this, man. Me and you. You got a lot of work to do here. So straight Rock Slide is the way here. If I could leave this matchup with stored energy to threaten that Dialga, it'd be great. Obviously, have to shield up the Flamethrower. Now I'm going to try to farm it down. Oh, man. But it is a... yeah, it's the Rhyperior in the back. Sorry, it's not a Dialga. I land the superpower, switch into my Giratina. My Melmetal still has some loaded energy, so I need to be aware of that. Definitely just going to go for the Ominous Wind here. Rock Wrecker does so much damage, but I want to have minimal health coming out of this matchup against the Togekiss. Okay, the last shield is gone. This is great. This is really great. And I'm able to get the Ominous Wind. Togekiss is going to get probably 2 charms on me. We simultaneous faint. Woo! So I think it was 4-0 at this point. And we have a neutral lead finally. So I am currently working on getting my best buddy ribbon for my Giratina here. And it's for this right here. This would guarantee that I would win CMP the whole time. I go straight Ominous Wind in this matchup anyways. And I shield whatever charge move they have. Oh, I remember this. Dude, this match sucks. This match sucks because they get the boost on one of these Ominous Winds. Everything was going according to plan, and then RNG ruined me. So shield up this Ominous Wind. I think it's on... Okay, yeah, it's on this Ominous Wind. They get the boost, but you can't see it. Yeah, you can't see it, but look at how little damage this does. Dude, I was so mad. I was so mad when I saw that. Because now, like, what am I going to do here? Mewtwo's going to get wrecked. I bring out Mewtwo, and then I try to make a sacrificial swap into Melmetal to catch the Ominous Wind, which I'm actually able to do. Thank goodness I wasn't a Shadow Ball. Oh my gosh. But I can't Thunder Shock this thing down. It's doing like 1 damage per Thunder Shock, dude. I land the Rock Slide. Oh my gosh. Mewtwo's going to have a lot of work to do. Oh my. They have Heatran. This is not good. Heatran's going to load up on energy. My switch clock is not up. I'm stuck in here. Oh, but they make a swap into Groudon, and I'm not able to get a superpower off. That sucked. And now Groudon's going to be able to land the Earthquake, and Mewtwo's Side Strike damage, not going to be enough. So this is where I got the loss in this set. But I think the final match is the really exciting one, and which is why I still love Mewtwo so much. Okay, going up against Hane 90 here. Oh yeah, this is great. Amazing lead. So they instantly swap to Dialga. I swap into Melmetal. Again, at this point in time, I was still going for this strat of like throw Rock Slide first. Do we get a shield? No, we do not. No one is shielding, and it makes sense because it's not lethal. So why the heck do I keep playing it like that? Stupid. Really dumb plays on my part, but no shield here. It's Iron Head. Strange. Going for the superpower. Are they going to let this go through? Oh, they shield that. That puts me in a tricky scenario. I'm going to match their shields. Overfarm a little bit more. Now throw the superpower. Melmetal is such a beast in Masters. It's insane. They double shield. What in the world? This superpower is not going to be enough to take out this Dialga. So I switch into my Mewtwo. Here we go. Here we go. This is a crazy play. I'm going to shield up this Iron Head and Psycho cut down the Dialga. What? Oh, man. Are you guys ready for this? Out comes Kyogre. How's it going, Kyogre? Psystrike's going to do like 70% of your health. Holy cow. Like 60%. Snorlax in the back. Nice to see you. Focus Blast is going to just delete you. And I overfarmed, so I'm going to be able to throw another Psystrike onto Kyogre. That was insane. Wow. That was awesome. Way to go, Mewtwo. Good game there. So this brought my rating back up to 3,000, and then I had a lot of really good Great League battles today. I'm almost at 3,070, so I hope you guys enjoyed a little change of pace here with some Master League battles. I know some of you have been requesting that. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. If you want to support the channel, you can head on over to my Patreon. The link will be down in the description. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.